Hello, sweetheart, and welcome to day 27 of 100 Days of Self-Love. Today, we're talking all about an MOT, but we're talking about a body MOT, and specifically your body MOT. What do I mean? Okay, so if you just did a body scan right now, okay, and you thought about all the different parts of your body, so you closed your eyes and you just started at the top of your head and you worked your way down, would you find a toothache, a headache, something wrong with your ear, a backache, shoulder ache, knee ache? It's like heads and shoulders, knees and toes. But if you did do a whole body MOT and you diagnosed all the different parts of your body, would you be actually sitting here with something that's griping at you, or in pain? Or as a woman, when was the last time you had your smear test done? When was the last time you had a mammogram, if you're of that age? When was the last time you had your coil change? When was the last time you had a conversation about your contraceptives? If you are above the age of 40, have you had that conversation about perimenopause or menopause? Really important conversation. I just did a video on TikTok, which I'll put on Facebook yesterday, talking about 35 symptoms of perimenopause. Like, there were some things that were going on with me, and I thought I was going mad. Like, I literally thought I was getting electric shocks. Perimenopause, problems with my ears, perimenopause, things, we know about the hot flashes, and we know about the hot sweats, and we know about the nighttime sweats and things like that. But I didn't know that tinnitus could be perimenopause, dizziness is perimenopause, itchy legs, like formication, not fornication, formication, like itching all over your skin, is also a sign of perimenopause. So if you haven't already watched that video, it's going on Facebook today. I think it's already on TikTok, about the different symptoms. So we need to have that conversation. But you and your body are something to be loved. You are a gift. You are a pleasure. You are a joy. And the less we fight against our bodies and get grumpy with them, as we get older, we get aches and pains and things go wrong and all that jazz. But the less we fight against them, the more we keep loving them and saying, we go for our regular dental checkups, we have a scale and polish, we make sure we've got no fillings that need changing. Do you know how many times as women we'll sit there with a crack in our tooth or a filling that's coming out or something, and we just crack on and make do? When you do that, imagine that what your brain hears. So if your dog was sick, you'd take the dog to the vet. If one of your children was sick, you'd be straight to the pediatrician or A&E or whatever. But when you're in pain, when you get sick, what do? You tend to just crack on, put your big girl pants on, which I hate, by the way, that expression, because that just ignores all the problems in life. We're not about being strong, we're about being resilient. So it's about seeing a problem, dealing with it, and moving on, bouncing back from it. It's not about ignoring all the problems and kind of sweeping them under the rug, and then the rug, eventually, you know what, you're going to trip over the damn rug. But yeah, it's about doing the things that tells your body, that tells your brain that you love your body. Because if you're not in competition, if you're not fighting against it, if you're not angry with your body, guess what? You'll start doing the things that it needs to actually provide you with that energy to let you have a good night's sleep. If you've got toothache, you're not going to sleep properly. If you've got headache, you're going to drain your energy. But yet we live with these things all the time. So, body MOT, darling. That sounded very kind of patsy. That sounded very unfab. But body MOT, darling, what do you need to do? Is it dental? Is it smear test? Is it contraception change? Is it headaches that just won't go away? Have you had that perimenopause conversation, that menopause conversation? Do you know what help you're entitled to? Because we all get scared about this breast cancer, and I'm not going to go on a big menopause spiel, I promise you. But we all get scared by this research about breast cancer being linked to HRT. First and foremost, that was old-fashioned HRT, which is made out of pregnant mare's urine. Ew. And second of all, the study that was done was on older women. So I think they were on average about 60 years old. So it doesn't really have that conversation about perimenopause. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being 60, but you're not in the perimenopause at 60. So Yeah, if you want any information, I'll put the link below. If you want any information on menopause, I do run regular menopause workshops. I'll put the link below so that you can see when the next one is going to be. Incredibly informative. And you also get one of these beautiful menopause journals as well, which just gives you all the information you need, including about your rights as well as a menopausal, perimenopausal woman in the UK. All right, my darlings, I hope that helps. I will see you tomorrow for whatever day it is next. Take care. Bye.